Let's talk about the curtains for just a little bit. This is the first one I did. It's part of the kit that I bought back in the spring for 14 by 96, and that particular kit had one full-length sidewall on it, so I had 96 foot of pipe to make a sidewall with, or a side curtain. And part of those, some of those were bent, so I could get enough out of it to do 68 foot on this side right here. This is the very first curtain. This is how they did the end crank. Basically a straight bracket here, come down, another bracket basically to make an L out of it, and that's your handle, what you turn with. To secure the plastic, what you do, you have to get it all lined up just right, and then make these little clips right here. Looks like gray, made out of the same stuff as electrical conduit, PVC stuff, and put this on there, and then you put a screw in it, and that holds your plastic in place while you try to roll it up. Given the fact that I only have enough material to do this one side, I'm going to have to do the other side from scratch, and I'll show you how I did that. When you start your curtain, this is what you're going to be working with right here. In most cases, it's the top rail for chain link fence, swaged on one end. It's just a couple of scrap pieces I got, and what that allows you to do is slide it in nice and neat, and then all you're going to do is just come along real quick. Put a screw in there, flip it over, put another screw in there. That's going to hold it, and then all you do, the last thing, is just take some duct tape and tape over it real quick, just to keep that screw from cutting your plastic, and you'll be ready to start putting this thing together. I think these pair of breeches about on the last leg too. I got my Def Leppard pants on today, Cindy. This is the curtain that I made right here. And what I decided to do, instead of having the two brackets like they had, I found these elbows. All of this is the parts for a chain link fence. This is the top rail, and basically two elbows give me the same deal as the other one did. Nice and neat too. Since I had to make my own clips, what I did, I made them out of PVC. I'll show you how I did that in a minute. But I put them on, and where the screw was, just put some tape over that to kind of protect the plastic a little bit, and then you roll it right up. Rolls up nice and neat. Actually, this side looks better than the other side did. Maybe I should have made that one from scratch too. But then I just tie it off for right now with the rope, keep it hanging up there. Let me show you how I made them clips real quick. Right, what I got to do is make a clip to go across this to fit on there to secure my plastic. So what I'm going to do, just using PVC couplings, holding the pliers, and take this little tool right here, and I'm going to score it and then cut all the way through it. Alright, then I'm going to flip it over, and instead of cutting it exactly in half, what I'm going to do is come over about a 1/4 inch or so. That way it'll slip on here kind of tight. Then what this is going to do, lock on there just like that, and that's as good as or better than what I could have bought at the store. Okay, what I did, I went ahead and took a measurement from the bottom of this board that I got up at the top down to here and made a mark on my plastic. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start in the middle so I can pull it both ways. I'm going to come along and put this on here. What I'm going to do is center right on that black mark, and then put a screw in it. Got my screw in there now, and what I do is just put 2 or 3 pieces of duct tape over the top of that screw head and try to keep it from puncturing the plastic in it. I do that all the way down, then put my crank on the end of it, and it should be ready to go. I went ahead and dropped the curtain down on the other end just to see what it looked like, and I got this one finished up right here. That's not bad. Not bad at all for homemade. I got to come back and put my eye bolts in and then run the rope across it, diagonal, crisscross it, to keep the wind from blowing it, pushing it out. But I can do that a little bit later on. That looks real good.